Kamala Harris's memoir about her time as the 2024 Democratic presidential nominee, called 107 Days, comes out on Tuesday, September 23rd. We've already gotten some excerpts from the book, and I will tell you, I am stunned at how candid Kamala Harris is about pretty much everyone. And it makes me wonder, what is she up to? Why is she being so honest about the people around her in the Democratic Party and what she after? So let's talk about first what she says, and then let's talk about why she's saying it. So the big headline, the first big story, the first big excerpt that came out was Harris writing about Biden and her relationship with Joe Biden, which is obviously at the core of this whole book and her whole political persona at this point. And in 107 Days, this memoir, she writes that she ultimately concluded that Joe Biden's decision to run for a second term was a case of recklessness, that's her word, and that the Democratic Party let one person's ego and ambition get in the way of the stakes of beating Donald Trump, which is kind of a wow from my perspective. So let's just go through. She talks about her VP selection process. And the thing that's gotten the biggest headlines is, at least to date, is Harris writes that she wanted to pick Pete Buttigieg, who at the time was the head of the Department of Transportation in the Biden administration, had been the former mayor of South Bend, had run for president in 2020. And the reason that she says she didn't pick Buttigieg was that she did not believe America was ready for a black woman as the presidential nominee and a gay man as the vice presidential nominee. Again, I think that's an argument that can be made. So the two options, as I see it, in terms of what's Kamala Harris's strategy in being so candid in this book. Number one option, she's not going to run for anything in the future, and she wants to say what she needs to say. Number two, she's going to run, but it's going to be as this kind of more freewheeling, I say whatever I think kind of candidate in 2028, and this is laying the groundwork for it. Now, let me argue both of those.